Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Midday Money, Sunday, November the 10th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is all right today. Why wouldn't you be? It's an NFL Sunday. There's an early NFL game. I said on Friday's show I wanted to take Carolina on the money line. Wish I did. I didn't. I also said I like the over there as well. So, always got to give you what I say here. I didn't end up playing either sides here. Not with the points, not with the money line, not with the total. But if you're betting this game, okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna say. You want to bet a nice early game in Germany with Carolina and the Giants?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, you do you, champ. Like button on the YouTube channel. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you're on YouTube, if you're a premium member, I put out a bunch of plays this week here for college and NFL and college hoops. We'll start it back up again tomorrow. Again, YouTube, Twitter, wherever. Come say hello. Come say hello. We'll recap yesterday's action in the video. 3-2. West Virginia, Colorado over Notre Dame. Duke over North Texas losers. We'll get to all that. We'll get the banners up as well. We'll get the banners up. We'll scroll them out. We'll put them in the chat also here. Let's get them in the chat before people lose their minds. It's on YouTube. There you go. We'll tweet it out in Twitter world. Tweeter Town. We're in Tweet Town. There we go. All right. Well, let's just go right into the NFL here. I'm gonna get people on their way here Sunday. 17-15 plus $25 in the video. Just about 500 finally after a rough start in football. And I'm having a rough start, and the public is rolling along, and DraftKings is adjusting their quarterly earnings because the public is winning so much. So I'm around 500 is what it is. But a nice 17-7 run the last couple weeks. So I got that in my pocket. So we're on the turnaround to the plus here. So that's good. Colts plus 4.5, Jags plus 7, Chiefs minus 7.5, Niners minus 6.5, Eagles over 43.5. These are from a little earlier. I mean, I guess I could put. I don't do them the exact second. 4.5 still the same here. Jags are 7s. Kansas City 7.5, 6.5. I'm actually shocked this same frame line hasn't really moved too much. Eagles 43.5. I see some 44s there, but it is what it is there. The commies are down to a 1.5. They were 2.5, so at least people coming in on the Steelers there, it looks like. But whatever. There is our football plays. Teaser Tuesday, Colts, Tampa, Arizona in Teaser Tuesday. College hoops yesterday we go we're not good. We didn't go 6-6. We are 6-6 in the video after a 1-2 day yesterday in the video. College football 33-19 again, winning day there. College football, we're crushing in college football. I'm going to say number one on the site here, 61%, 107 wins, 69 losses, not too shabby. College hoops, 29-14, 67%. College is treating me right. College is treating me pretty good. Both sports right now. We will take it. We will take that there. Let's get in the last but not least here. Let's do the football contest. Wander Franco. Ken is in the lead. He is 2-0. Richie P 1-0. JK, well, not 1-0, 1-2. JK is 1-2. Poundit is 2-1. T Money 0-3. 0-3. He needs help. Can he still pull this out at 0-3? Lions in Miami. He could get a tie there if Panda loses both. JK's got two opposites of him. Anything is possible. You never know. Never know. Marcos, what do you say? Higgs hit the like button for you, Mr. Nika, and Moneyline Markel. Marcos Minute, thanks in advance, NFL and college basketball. Let's go. Here we go. This guy wants the NFL. I mean, well, we already rolled out a 6-pack of NFL, so you get enough of that, Marcos. You come to the channel, you can spend $2.99 and get more plays there if you want. NBA, does he want an NBA one today? Detroit and Houston. We will take Detroit at home. Boston on the road. Ending over. Pacers at home. Home doggy. 10.5 Orlando over Washington. I'll take Washington in 10.5. Give me Charlotte. Philadelphia's garbage. Over 218 Miami, Minnesota. The Thunder because Golden State is terrible. We'll take the Kings, favored over the Suns. T-Money will lose his mind. He'll be Mr. Square, be all over the Suns because he's KD's 9th burner account. Dallas and Denver, I will take the Mavericks. Portland and Memphis, I will. Oh, man. We take Portland. Portland because they're so bad. Let's go. Lakers, Toronto. Lakers laying 10.5. You don't have to take Toronto. They're 10.5. The Lakers. Is Toronto a G League team? That's what I need to know. Lock it in with the King is in the house. Ole Miss outright. I had them myself there over Georgia. Good pick. Michael B is in the house. Sean Higgs is in the house. Hey, Sean, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Rough Saturday. I didn't want to talk about it. LSU stinks. Yeah, I had LSU myself as well. Well, what are we going to do with LSU? It happens. T-Mine says, Marcos, what up? Sean, hold 9-1. My eyes are bleeding from this Panthers game. I don't want to hear from front runners when I'm a clown of the Giants. It's embarrassing. I was dumb enough to take the Giants at halftime. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Numbers should be rich. Why? He's a Giant guy. He probably got the Giants today. It's time to get Brian Kelly out of LSU. I mean, it's just definitely not a good job. Michael B's coming in. Colts, sure. Pittsburgh, good number there because that is down to a 1 now, to 3 down to 1. Who is this player? Who's it? I don't even know who this guy is. Who the heck? Well, we gotta take him because I took all the other ones I got from. So who is it? Hold on a second, Mike. We'll get back to this in a second. Reception's over. Who the heck is this dude on Tennessee? Okie Finoki? I can't even find this cat. Where's my... All right, let's see. What do we got here? So Falcons-Niners parlay. Falcons on the road versus Saints. I don't hate it there. I mean, where's it? There hasn't even been a buyback on the Saints with the coaching. 3.5 still. So I get it. I get that one. Niners, all right. Off the bye week. Tampa's banged up. Short week. Overtime. Get it. Texans first half. Here is a interesting play there. I mean, is it just you're liking it because Detroit's been so good? I mean, they're 44-15, 44-18 with this guy as the head coach. They just covered games. Okay, I get it. They're off the Green Bay game. Tough, right? Division rival. Extra rest for Houston. I get it. Strat got sacked 8 times last week. They got some line problem. I don't care if Nico Collins is playing. How are we completing passes from our back? I say this all the time. We need an offensive line. We need a line to protect the quarterback. Comes in handy. Comes in handy. I mean, that's just my thought process on that one. I mean, we're gonna get fancy and come in. It's up to 3.5. It was 2.5. It's gone up. I don't know. I'm not interested. Iowa State, I'm officially done with them. I had Kansas. Yes, I said that Iowa State team lost last week. Texas Tech last second. Week before that, Central Florida gave them a dogfight. Here come the Giants. What's going on in Giant Land? We got a touchdown. All right, hockey real fast for Marcos Minute. Look at these huge spreads here. San Jose, $3. So we'll take San Jose. Look at these numbers, 180. Oh, my goodness. How am I looking at hockey today? Let's finish up the Marcos Minute for our guy. And these are off the board already. 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Give me Southeast Missouri. Niagara. Give me the Ospreys in North Florida. Wake Forest getting 2. All right, I'll take Wake Forest. Drake. Sure. $3 for his Northern Iowa game. I mean, it was 1. I guess that's the way to go there. Princeton's up to 7-8. I got Princeton at 5.5. All right. Miami and Binghamton. Do I take the passing? Or just come on these games. The Tommies. Nice win for the Tommies last game. I almost want to take the Cowboys. I just can't do it again. It's one thing taking them with like Cooper Rush. You're like, okay, I'm going to take the Cowboys. You know, people are going to go back to that Minnesota game. This is not even close to remotely being that team. They don't have a defense. Even if Lamb's playing, I mean, how good he's a shot away from being out for the year with his shoulder or elbow or whatever it's wrong. Still no running game. Take the over. Just take the over. The Eagles might score 40 themselves. That's about 0-3. It looks like Panda got the contest on lock. Guess I'm trying to jinx it. Yeah. Listen, he's 2-0, but so is Ken. Ken is also 2-0. Give me North Florida against Georgia Tech, Elite Michigan. I'm with you at North Florida. I like the Ospreys. Sean Stern and Potter, I haven't finished my smoke. Give me the Warriors +6. They've been spicy this year. Yeah, okay. Warriors. This guy. I can see the Giants come back and win the game. It's a 3-point game, and it's still the Panthers. Oh, yeah. I mean, anything's possible. My point was, and I'm going to take 6 with Carolina. Why not take a little money line? Who are the Giants to be laying 6? I mean, they can win this game, whatever, 2017 or something. Won't shock me. I mean, really, you're a stop away. I mean, here we go. I mean, touchdown, fumble, interception, and now it's Carolina's got the ball again. Team Money says Mavs first half's +132. So I'll get the pen out. I'll give the pen a chance to cut my head open with Luka injured, but usually the Mavs up for good teams. That's what I think. You know, they do play. They get up for the good squads. Texans are 7-1 ATS this year in the first half. It's all right. I mean, we can go that route with the Texans, but I like to see who they have played in those first halves. Colts, I mean, Bears. I don't think they covered the first half against Minnesota. I could be wrong. I mean, unless they were getting 14.5 points. Jaguars. That line was 5. They were up 4 at the half, so that's possible they covered that one. Buffalo, they jumped out to Buffalo. We knew that one there. New England, they covered that one. They were only 7 at New England, huh? Green Bay, they get in there with a late score. Colts game. 17-10, get it? And then Green Bay. Hold on a second. Wrong team. Wrong team. I was looking on the clicked on the clicked on the yeah, they've covered. No. I'm still not buying. Houston is better than Dallas Cowboys. That's why they're 6-point favorite next week. Houston will be 7-2 first half. So you think they're going to cover against what is the spread first half here? What are they getting, 1? I mean, they have to win the first half. Now we're saying here? Let's pull up the NFL. Detroit, Houston. First half, 1.5 points. So you're saying they're going to be tied in the first half. I had to be high to watch the Giants. Awful. The Panthers are begging a stupid curse word team to win, and Jones is like a deer in headlights. There we go. Couldn't 3rd and 2. We're not going to keep running the ball with Chuba Hubbard. Let's have Bryce Young throw the ball. And here we go. Here comes overtime. Who's got overtime? I think Detroit blows the Texans out. Well, I don't. You just told me that Houston's going to be 7-2, so that means you think they're going to be in it. I mean, do you know who you've been talking about? Houston's better than Dallas. I mean, they don't play till next Monday night. Houston is playing the Lions. So, look at this one. It's an interesting take here. Yes. Maurice. Everyone and their mom is taking Detroit to a big trap game. Let it be a trap game. I'm not gonna take. Well, now it's 3.5. I'm not looking at in front of Detroit. It's just Detroit or nothing for me. Southeast Louisiana is plus 22. Yeah, I got plus 18, so I don't have a good number on Southeast Louisiana. I don't think the Texans O-line will hold. That's their problem. It's great. Hey, Nico's back. The problem is that their line had Stroud sacked 8 times last week. I'm not saying Detroit's defense is as good as the Jets' defense, but you're getting kind of pressure on the guy. In trouble. How dare anyone take the 3rd or 4th best team in the NFL? Real big trap. You think the Lions are the 3rd or 4th best team? I think they're the best team in the NFC. I don't think it's close. I think it's them and everybody else in the NFC. Exactly. They are 44-18. It's ridiculous. I'm not. I don't want to take them. Okay, take Houston. Can Houston? Yeah, Houston go win this game. You're a home dog in the NFL, but you know what? You know what road fades are in the NFL? Road favorites 22-8, 73% this year. So the public is rolling. So I don't want to hear the public. All right. I mean, public has not stopped winning. I'm talking the whole NFL. All right. So let's see. Who's better in the AFC then? You want to say Kansas City, obviously. You love KC. Buffalo, you put Buffalo over them? And who? Baltimore? This is the longest ending of a game ever. Lions-Ravens Super Bowl. Well, I like that. I got a Ravens Super Bowl ticket, so I like that one, Maurice. Best in the answer, yeah. Chiefs, Baltimore, Lions, Steelers. Oh man, this guy, T Money. T Money must have some laced weed this morning. Steelers better than the Bills. All right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke. Video picks today. Colts, Jags, Chiefs, Niners, Eagles, over. Colts, Tampa, Arizona, teaser, Tuesday picks. I'm not buying Pittsburgh yet. It's tough. Listen, you know they're going to play with defense. And I do like Russ. I'm the one in here saying, hey, the dude threw like 26 touchdowns last year. He's not totally done. I like the coach. I like the defense. I think Russ is still good. I don't know. I think Buffalo is a team that I think is just not really thought about too much. I think they're good. I think Buffalo is a team that has like the window like just about shut. So they got to kind of go like one last kind of push here. So there's no way they can make a run like they haven't before. Well, I didn't say they can't make a run. I mean, they're 7-2. Where's the run? The run coming is going to be a losing streak. I don't know if that's coming. I just like Buffalo better than I like them. Loaded defense, great coach. Quarterback Spinner. No, all true. Offense is cooking. Yeah. Over first half today against the Redskins, maybe. 2 injured. They're a little, but again, if guys come back, right? I mean, listen, see, when people in here talking about taking the Texans, guys got to come back. If they get some of the defensive guys back, it helps them a little bit. You know. And Josh Allen was pretty good. Colorado will make the playoffs if they win the Big 12. Oh yeah, well, will they win the Big 12? Do they win? When do they have they got Utah, should beat Utah. Utah's toast. Kansas on the road can be tricky. I mean, I know Kansas doesn't have all the big wins, but they just beat Iowa State. You know, maybe they're going to put together some wins. And then they have Oklahoma State. So, at worst, 2-1. 2-1 there for them. BYU, home versus Kansas. And Arizona State and Houston. Again, is Kansas in upset mode after they beat Iowa State? I mean, that'll be tough. Because Colorado's got Kansas after that. So if Kansas wins on the road and then goes and wins back-to-backers at BYU and then home at Colorado, I mean, that's off to Kansas. Who else? Iowa State, Cincy, Utah, K-State. They're not in the mix, so they need Colorado to lose a game there. A&M plus 425 to win the SEC at home versus Texas. Last week of the year, yes. That guy Ryan Page says he's going to go to that game. Colorado keeps getting better. Yeah. Hey, listen, I will eat crow on my Colorado win total 5.5. But I look at this one. the Baylor game, I think, is the pivotal game of the season. Like we always have teams that kind of have something and be like, coulda, woulda, shoulda kind of spot. Like, what could have happened if this happened? They score a big win like that, and then they go on the road, pumped up, beat Central Florida, double-digit dog. Was things were gonna roll, and they started to roll pretty good after that. So again, they lose that Baylor game in UCF. It kind of changes things, but listen, that's what a good team does. Team money. I mean, I come in here and I'll bash teams to say I don't like a team, and I was like, no, they're gonna. And I gave them the Baylor win, but I thought they'd lose to UCF. Obviously, K-State. Thought Arizona would be a little better. I mean, they were a dog in that game. They won handily. Cincinnati, they were favored to start the year in that game. Should have been a win. Texas Tech, they were actually a dog, I think, to start the year in that one, or maybe a pick 'em. They went off as a favorite. They won that. It's not shocking here, though, team. Like, it's like, oh, they're favored in games that they're winning. It's not really an upset. Not an upset. Tennessee loses Saturday to Georgia. Take the under 52.5. Is that still up there? I forgot to grab it. Did I grab it? I don't even know if I took this game. No. Well, I got an early 16.5 on Tennessee. I know that's not out there anymore. Let's see here. Hold on there, Maurice. Phone. All right, so let's go to Saturday college footies. These are all ball games pretty much up now. Where's that Georgia game? I mean, look at these numbers all over the place. FanDuel 11.5, Bet Rivers 8.5, MGM 16.5, 52.5 totals. BYU upset versus Kansas. BYU won't be up. BYU is the favorite, so they can't upset Kansas. Kansas will upset BYU. Maurice Drunk, LOL, BYU losing to Kansas. Is he saying? You saying BYU gets upset or BYU upsets? I didn't know which one he meant there. Who should the Hurricanes get to replace their defensive coordinator? How about the head coach? How about we start at the head coach? He's the problem. People told me I was wrong about Colorado, but the Colorado team I was talking about wasn't this current version. Hey, listen, you know me, Jess. I'm with you on Colorado. I was not expecting big wins here. Trash beginning of the year, same issues, protect quarterback, one-dimensional. They've turned that around. Yes. Listen, I lean in on that the Baylor game. They pull out that miraculous win, and that just changes an attitude of a team. Right? You see teams lose and just go and function, just be like, right? Bad loss teams. Ugh. You get a win like that, changes the whole attitude. Jeff, my guy, good to see you. Shreveport in the house. Hope you're groovy. I'm hanging in there. It's Sanders Mojo. Here we go. I got under 55.5 Tennessee. Good number. BYU got saved by the rest versus Utah. Should have lost. They will lose versus Kansas. Colorado will get them in a title game. All the Colorado love. Glad it took Utah +3 and not money line. Yeah. I had Utah +3. Good for you. I had BYU -4.5 and BYU +17. And with Utah, I got to start. I mean, I had them over 9.5 wins, loser. Kansas State over 9.5 wins, loser. Iowa over 7.5 wins, loser. Could not pick a total this year. Colorado under 5.5 plus 145. Yeesh. Pete Thamel said it best. Colorado has the sizzle and the steak. Before it was just sizzle. Yeah, they had a lot of sizzle and they weren't winning games. Now they got some W's under their belt. They got some W's for sure, Jesse. And again, I wasn't, what am I going to do? You pull out a game out of your hat, it catapults you. It does. It does. We got a minute left in this Giant game. What's going on, Giant game? When you have NFL quarterback in college football, you always have a chance. Yeah. I mean, doesn't mean they win. I mean, look at USC. How'd they do with Caleb Williams? We're 7-5. They were 7-5. The good thing, though, is that in this version of the Big 12, an NFL quarterback, you're going to have a bigger edge because these teams, what's left of it is not top-tier NFL talent. Sorry for Big 12 fans. This isn't Big 12 basketball. This is NFL Big 12 football, and they don't have a lot of those cats anymore. They don't. Miami lost with an NFL quarterback. You got a bad head coach. You got a bad coach. That's what happens. This is we got to see how. Again, everybody's listen. Colorado, ESPN's pumped up because they only have so much time left with LeBron, so now they could pump up Dion for the next month. Good for them. Miami will lose 4 games without an NFL. Lose 4 games. Have you been a Miami fan, Maurice? Have you seen their record? It's terrible. They're bad. They're bad. They need a coach. Have Cristobal just being go back to being an assistant and a recruiter. You can get guys. He got guys in Oregon. Couldn't win with Herbert. Come on. He's a terrible coach. Guys can be bad coaches. It's all right to say. Dion's not a good coach. He's a good recruiter. What do we got here in this Giant game? 10 seconds left here? Is that what I'm saying? Who's ready to move on Tuesday Maction? The Maction is baction. 14. Toledo. 7 for Bowling Green. The Falcons. Buffalo laying 5.5. Wednesday, Miami, Ohio, laying 30. 30. The Ohio Bobcats laying 8. Look at this. I see 8.5s, 9s. Northern Illy laying a 17 are out there. Rams line is back up to 2. We got Buffalo's 4.5. So again, this one has not moved. Where's Ben Nichols? Desmond's in the house. Hey, Sean, Jesse in the chat. Happy Sunday fun day. Good to see you, Desmond. You don't think Dan's a good coach? I don't think he's all that, but he's just getting started. He's just getting started. How long has he been a coach? How many years now? He'd be just getting started after what? 5 years? 4 years? Let's see where he is next year if he's even coaching next year after his son leaves. Let's see that. What a treat to see your lovely face on this glorious Sunday morning. Thank you, gas station sushi with his little horse. Giants lose in OT or miss a kick. They never win when I bet them. The Giants. Are they lining up for a field goal? What's happening here? Give me the play-by-play. You know I don't got the game on. I got the lines going on here. I got the line screen going and all the other covers pages up for hockey, NBA, college hoops, and that crap. I'm just watching all the lines. See what's moving here. I mean, I am shocked that San Fran hasn't gone to a touchdown or more, that the Bills haven't gone to 5. I think there's a overreaction from Lawrence to Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones won games in New England. 3.5 sevens, everything. Nothing has moved. Patriots are down to a 6, +6, I should say. Chargers are up to an 8. Washington is, again, 1.5. I see a couple 2s. It's people are buying that 3 on the Steelers. I understand that with the rookie quarterback. Tomlin versus rookie quarterbacks in his defense. I get it. Jets hanging tough at 1.5. Victor King said that he had Arizona at -3, so he's got to be loving Arizona as a dog right here. Is Tyreek Hill out? This Rams line is up to 2.5 now. It's moving on. It was just 1. It's up to 2.5s. 3rd and 7, 12 seconds left. They still have an offense out there down to the 30. I mean, 12 seconds, you take a shot to the end zone. Why wouldn't you? Maybe you get a pass interference call, and I mean, then, well, lining up for the field goal here. Man, remember when the Giants missed all their extra points versus Washington and they lost the game? 17-14. Oh, boy. Let's wait till this game goes final and we'll get out of here. No, it's not final. It's overtime. Here we go. I thought they were going to shank it. So Colts today for the video. Jaguars, Chiefs. Colts 4.5, Jags +7, Chiefs -7.5. Niners -6.5, Eagles over 43.5. Yes, I put the Chiefs out here today because I think I'm 0-7 in Denver games, whether I'm on them or against them. I just couldn't take them and lose. Couldn't do it. 0-1, but he made it. Under 21.5. Washington Steelers for under, huh? That's, my buddy sent me a thing here. He says it's overs to play. He said over first half. He said take the over first half. I think it's going to be a lot of scoring in a Washington game. I mean, listen. At 45.5, I got to think under, right? I mean, I know Washington has put up a bunch of points, but the Steelers are going to come out of their bye week. You think they'd have a little defense. I know the offense scored a little bit, but 45.5 is a lot. Have you seen the scores of the Washington games? Washington, they gave up 30 to Baltimore. It was 30-23. The 5 other games around their last 6, Giants, Bears, Carolina, Cleveland, Arizona. 14 points a game. Now, Pittsburgh a little better on offense. I guess we could say that, right? They've put up 30 in 2 of their last 3 games, 26 versus the Giants. But again, 26-18. They gave up 15 to the Jets, 13 to Vegas, 17 to Dallas. 20 to Dallas. They lost 2017. Probably should have won that game. I don't know if they're scoring 30 here. I mean, if they do, they do. I will gladly go down with a 45.5. Both teams going to get to 2017 either way. Yeah, all right, that's 40. I can see 24-20, 23-20, 22-17. 24-23 says Team Money. So he's going to run the crap out of the ball. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're running the ball. It's not going to go over. I don't think it's a huge ball game when both teams get to 20. I won't be shocked. I mean, Washington's been scoring. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say they score field goals. They're a field goal team. It's weird. A lot of field goals. Well, we'll see what happens. That's why they play the game, as they say. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up. I got look at lines already loaded up into the YouTube. All right. So be sure to put the notification bell on so you know when we start that show up. I'll be on Sports Grid tonight with Gabe Morrissey. First quarter action today. First quarter action. Be sure to tune in. We'll give out some props in that game or something for the first quarter. Detroit and Houston. There'll be a lot of Houston love, apparently. The world's betting the Lions today. Why not? They're 44-15, 44-18 under Dan Campbell. We'll see what happens. All right. Happy Sunday. Good luck. Again, look headlines will be up later on tonight. Check for me on Sports Grid. I'll tweet all that stuff out as always. And back tomorrow. Monday will be here before you know it. Another week down in college football. Another week down in NFL. Week 12 and Week 11 on deck. Where's the time gone? All right. Good luck, everybody. Take care.